If you want to log in that occurs also, I create a logging data extension called personalized log, okay, where I'm trying to personalize some attributes, okay. I created 4 more attributes here, let's say 5, 6 attributes, which are mandatory. So say you want to send an email, okay, to a subscriber who does not have an email address, okay. Maybe when you're loading the target application, some of the subscribers might miss of having this email address, right? So obviously the email will not be sent if that is not in all subscriber already tagged, okay. They are new subscribers and some of them the email address is missing. And then somebody, like say some of your PMO will ask you why they didn't receive the email, and you have no clue why they didn't receive the email, right? Say you deliver the email and say 70% of the subscribers the email was delivered, but 30% of the subscriber it was not delivered. So for troubleshooting it will become difficult, right? So for that I create this personalization log, okay. So this is how the structure of the personalization log will be, okay. And I'll try to cover, but I don't want to go in details in this session. Back to this main page, okay, main property functions. So the second required field is the name of the column to be used as to identify the claim row. Now let's see this code here, okay. So here in the coupon master, the claim row is claimed, which is a Boolean flag. You see here, okay, this 1 2 3 4, this is claimed is a Boolean flag, okay. This is basically defining me whether that particular coupon was claimed or not, okay. This is the what you say main ingredient you can call for coupon, okay. The second one which I missed was this one, is claimed, okay. And you can see this in the documentation itself. They say, okay, this has to be there. If you see here, they have explained a Boolean column that indicates a claim row or not, okay. This is one of the prerequisite that you have to consider when you're using claim row. Coupon master, look up the coupon master, okay. Validate if this is false, okay. For whom? For the subscriber key, okay. Now what it actually is trying to say here is you have two email, okay. Email one, say you are sending this email via journey one, and you have email two, you are sending this via journey two. Now what happens is this is getting processed at around, say, is currently 1:15, I guess, 1:15 p.m. Okay, so this is the central time it is happening here, okay. And at the same time, let's say just after a few minutes, or say just say few after a minute back, so this one, okay, another email is also trying to process the coupon, okay. Anyway, if this is happening, it is still getting processed. This is getting processed. It's not being sent. This is processed, okay. This is processing. Now when this email, okay, is using this function, here what it does is basically when this call this one, it will try to make this is claimed attribute, okay, from false to true, basically explaining everyone that this coupon has been already utilized by email one. It has not been delivered, but it's still processing at that very stage also. This is what is going to happen. And when this particular email 2 is processing, okay, it is, if it finds this is false, this is true, then it will, if there is no other, like it can also happen this way also. So this is say New Year. The event is New Year, and you have this. Okay, so I'll make it, let's say, just to say this one is 30. So here, based on this condition, it was first looking for Sasi, and it was trying to see this is both are getting processed, right? This is 1 minute earlier, so it is processed now, and it has saved this value. Now I also have this is claim attribute here. So by default, you should have marked this as false. This also false, and this also false. Okay, so when it looks for this first one, right, during this email one, which is using this particular function, it is not still being sent. Okay, it's still processed. It's in the OMM. Okay, in the server. OMM server, it will be sent after say 10 seconds, or just say after 20 minutes, sorry, not minutes, 20 seconds or 1 minute. During time, it is getting processed. Okay, this is getting processed. You had this false, now it will set it to true, so that when email 2 comes into the picture using this ClaimRow function, okay, it is not going to pick up this row. It is what it's going to do is, here you haven't added event, so it is going to process another, it will look for another row for Sasi, and it's going to take this coupon code, this max Sasi max 30, not this one. You see here, what it's saying is ClaimRow function is used to validate the unclaimed coupons. Okay, unclaimed. So how you define the unclaimed? You define the unclaimed with this attribute called isClaimed, whether it is true or false. To just change this one, I can have used lookup, right? Then here I simply, let's say, if I have to assign this coupon, what happens? If what is the difference between these two? Okay, so instead of this, I'm going to use, I always don't use spaces. So if I do this, so this is coupon code. Now, if I do this, what is going to happen? You know, so difference between ClaimRow, okay, and lookup is here. Like if I use lookup and I set this one, let's say set coupon code. Okay, so it is going to fetch me the coupon code, right? And which one is going to fetch? It will always be this by default. So both in both the journeys, say email 1 and email 2, if you're using this function, okay, then it is always going to set this one. So you are sending the same coupon code again and again to the particular person. With this ClaimRow function, you are basically validating. And if I have to go very explicitly also here, it says, okay, the function returns a row from the data extension and locks the row. Okay, it locks the row to prevent the information from being used in another context. Okay, until the row claim has been changed. Email 1, okay, is processing this email, and it has marked this as claim row as true. So till that point, nobody is going to use this. Is already locked. This row is locked. Now, due to some reason, now you might have not a single line of code. You might have other 50, 60 line of code, and maybe some functions, they caught an exception, right? And the person was not, the email was not sent due to some error, right? Now this has already been marked to true. So maybe what you can also do is, you can go to this data extension, okay, and you understood that Sasi didn't receive the email. You can go back and edit this to false, so that it can be used in another email context. Now, okay, so this is explained. I explained this one. This is your target data extension. And this is personalization logging. I'll see if I can cover this. So the first step of your code will be, okay, so from the attribute value, you're getting the subscriber key. Okay. And for using the claim row, coupon row, what I do is I look to the coupon master. Okay. This coupon master, I assign attribute to define whether it was locked or not for processing. And what are the filter criteria? The filter criteria are for which job ID you're performing, right? What is the list ID, what is the batch ID, and what is the subscriber key? Subscriber ID or subscriber key. So instead of just adding this filter, which is subscriber key equals to subscriber key, I'm adding more filters to it.